pet crate. You can see how common those are. I know I've mentioned that here recently a few times. I have a bunch of these in my storage unit for myself if I ever need them one day. And there for a while I would take them to like a low-cost spay and neuter facility and drop them off. But there's just so many of them. It gets ridiculous after a while. I know a lot of times, and I totally understand it, you watch one of these little short videos of mine of just a little bit of time, like a 30-minute video. You see me find like one pet crate or one vacuum or one microwave. But imagine being out here doing it for like 10 or 12 hours a day, you know. How ridiculous the numbers of the same thing you find time and time again. And I just really don't have a good way to show that in a single video, you know. I can't make a 12-hour video. Well, I suppose I probably could now, but it would be a real pain to do that. With CDs, I generally will just sell them to like a pawn shop. But in order to sell them, I need the case and stuff. So, and a lot of music, I just personally, I don't agree with a lot of the themes of the music and what they say and stuff. So, I'm really not into selling stuff like that, you know. But there's some fairly decent mild stuff in there, so I'll leave it on the curb for someone to come across. Clean that wire up. Took that out of there. It's actually pretty clean on the inside, nothing gross. It's got some tape on outsides, but it'll be very valuable when I put it out there on the street. Someone will snatch it up real quick. This dumpster belongs to a beauty salon. It's usually just a bunch of funky garbage. There's PetSmart and a UPS store. This dumpster belongs to the UPS store and a nail salon. And I don't want to bore people, but it looks like this dumpster is just packed full of this stuff again. Oh wait, hey, there's at least one anyways of these boxes. ISB 7105. That one's got a little scuff on the front there, but I picked up a Swiffer off camera. Like I was saying, the high numbers of certain items just get ridiculous over time, which I may not explain too well in a short little time frame video. What am I looking at there? Oh, it's someone that works at the nail salon has thrown out these old VHS tapes. I have no idea what this is. Hopefully they're not worth a bunch of money. I highly doubt it, but Oh my goodness. Let's see how much is in here today. Now this insulated copper wire is always a welcome sight. But where the big money can come into play is selling the routers and the boxes. Not so much the routers, I suppose, but the big DVRs and stuff. There's some nice packing supplies. I really don't like that kind there. I like trimming my boxes down as small as possible. Because a lot of times the size of the box matters. Oh, I guess we'll looks like we're gonna need a bigger box anyways. There was a thing in there. It's just paper. So like all the boxes and stuff I find, what I'll do is I'll just list them on eBay for parts or repair. I just simply explain in the listing that it might work fine. I just haven't tested it out. For me, it just eliminates a huge hassle. It eliminates returns. You know, it's just because when someone returns something to you on eBay, not only do you lose out on the money it took to ship it to them, you also have to pay the money for them to ship it back to you, you know? So you could lose $20 when someone returns something to you. I mean, that's actually a lot of money. And a lot of hassle, and can give you bad feedback, and it's just, I know some people like to say, you know, who cares if it works, you know, it's only a small percentage of stuff that doesn't work and whatnot. And well, for one thing, taking stuff out of dumpsters, it's actually not a small percentage of stuff that doesn't work. It's a much more higher than, it's much more than 10%, I can tell you that. And when I sell it for parts or repair, I know someone that's buying it is going to probably be competent enough to either repair it or use it for parts, you know. This is the kind of stuff I want to see right here. at&t Uverse ISB 7500 with all the proper cords and the power adapter and whatnot. So I'm sure you can get the gist of what I'm saying here. Can you imagine, just even if you had a system all lined up and ready to go, where you could test every bit of this, you know, every adapter and every little modem and every little router or whatever they're called, and every DVR, and test every little tiny, test every one of these. It would just take forever, you know. And I guess it feeds into what I was saying earlier, you know. You see these short little videos I make, and you might think, oh, I would I would definitely try to see if that works. I would definitely do this or that, but it's just, these videos are misleading in the number of things that I find, you know. That right there is an expensive unit. I do believe that's the type that's listed on eBay for like 60 bucks, 70 bucks, 100 bucks. Now of course something like that, you know, the real valuable kind, that might make sense to test that out, you know. I'm not saying don't test anything. I'm just saying it's absolutely a mind-numbing, tedious, incredibly tedious amount of work to do to test everything I find. It's just not something I want to do. I guess I'm kind of realizing that's one big problem with my videos. It doesn't show the full scope of the possible labor hours you can put into doing that kind of stuff. That could be an entire day's labor right there. That could be 10 hours labor. Checking to see if all that works properly. And some of it, you know, maybe it works for a little while, and an hour later after it heats up, maybe it's got a problem, you know, who knows. So that's my parts or repair theory about eBay. It's just out of sight, out of mind, you know. The person buying it knows it might not work, and it's on their head at that point, you know. It's not. This is actually a shipping box for one of those expensive units I found in previous videos. That's a specific shipping box for it, so I'm going to take that. Looks like it's about to rain. I think that's it. I can see down into the bottom of this dumpster pretty good, so. Not sure what that is. It's like a homemade hula hoop floating swimming pool noodle dealy bob. Kind of weird. That looks like it. Get my bungee cords out of this mess. I don't have my second tote with me, which I should. I don't need my Taco Bell wrapper. Oh shoot, that's heavy, dog. That might be 100 pounds of stuff. I forgot to mention, this is just coming home from the post office, what you see here. This is just, I'm just running an errand. I'm not out dumpster diving and trying to find scrap. I'm just literally just running an errand. I know if you watch my videos, you may have heard me talk about that before. You just simply can't beat doing it this way. And last time someone got real upset with me, thought I was talking about my scooter. What I mean by that is you just can't beat doing it the way I'm doing it when you run errands across town. So I already had to drive past here to go home. So when I'm out running little errands, I just run these little dumpster dive routes, and it's literally already a trip I had to make, you know. There's just simply no better way to do it than that. I gotta ditch this pet crate. Have a peek in PetSmart. I have a feeling ditching a pet crate in the vicinity of PetSmart is probably a good idea. That's PetSmart right there. Here's where the crate's going. Ditchola. There it goes. Adios. What I'm gonna do is go get some of that sidewalk chalk down at Walmart and come back up here and write the word free on the concrete. But let's see if that disappears at the time it takes me to go to Walmart and back. It's still here. I actually think this car just did a U-turn to get it. Let's see. No, he's just turning around. No, yeah, he is. Oh, they took a close look at it. Did you see that? They probably saw that piece of duct tape stuck to it and changed their mind. They were after it though. You see that? Caught it on tape. Someone a long time ago told me to get a piece of chalk and write the word free on the concrete so people know it didn't just fall out of the back of someone's truck or something. That's really a good idea. Now that I think about it, those people might have seen me turning around and thought I was gonna get this, so that's maybe why they just drove away. They thought I was gonna take it. And this duct tape, I don't know why it's on there. No. Oh, there's why. That's why it's on there. I didn't realize it was damaged like that. Oh well, someone will still take it though. They didn't have sidewalk chalk, so I just bought a normal chalk for 97 cents. The only sidewalk chalk they had was a giant 53-piece massive box of it, and I think I just inhaled chalk. The thing that always happens when I buy something like that is that, like, sometime tomorrow or the next day, I'll find some sidewalk chalk in a dumpster. It happens so frequently when you need something and you buy it and you go look, and then I think it's because, you know, it's just on your mind, so when you see it, it's something you normally wouldn't even care about. So in the next few days, I'll most likely see some sidewalk chalk for free. So happens like that a lot.